Welcome to the third SQL video. So today we are going to solve one problem. Before going to solve the problem, let me discuss the day two SQL problem. Uh, in the last video, I told uh, the solution to this problem. So I used distinct here. So if I submit this, this code beats 84.25%. But if I don't even use distinct here, because there is a group by, so um, distinct is not necessary here. So group by will solve this. So if I now submit this, means 96%, the efficiency is more. So in the last video, you can remove the distinct here. Now let us go to our today's problem. So the problem name is Market Analysis 1. So this is also a medium level problem, but you can say this is a easy one. So there are actually three tables in this problem. So first table is users, orders, and items. Users has three columns. Orders has five columns. So user table contains user data. The user ID, joining date, favorite brand. So it is a int. This is a date. Is worker. So user ID is the primary key column with unique values of this table. This table has the info of users of an online shopping website where users can sell and buy items. Then orders. This is orders table. This is order ID, order date, item ID, buyer ID, seller ID. So buyer ID, seller ID actually the user ID itself. So buyer ID, order ID is the prime key of the table. Item key is the foreign key. Item ID is the foreign key. It is referring to the items table. Buyer and seller ID are the foreign keys to users table. So buyer ID, seller ID, both are actually user ID. Then in items table, I have item ID, item brand. Item ID is the primary key. It is related to the foreign key here, item ID. So item brand, this is the brand of the item. So the question is write a solution to find each user. Find for each user. For each user. The join date, and the number of orders they made as a buyer in 2019. That means for each user, I have to get all the users from this table and find number of items, number of orders they have placed in 2019. Okay, because there is an order date column, so from this I can calculate the year. So let us see the example. Example one, users table. This is the users table. This is the orders table. This is the item. So there are four users here. Okay, they have bought and sold multiple items. So I need to focus on the buyer, made as a buyer. Okay, so I'm going to focus on the buyer ID table. So user one has bought two, user two has bought again two, user three and four has bought one. So all of them has a joining date in 2018, year 2018. Here order date are 2019 as well as 2018. Now for number one, they have bought two items in 2019 one and in 2018 another one. So I will not consider this one 2018 because in the question they have told me as a buyer the orders they have made as a buyer in 2019. So this is I will not consider this second row. So first row. So buyer one has bought only one item in 2019. Buyer two has bought one item, two item in 2019. Buyer four has bought in 2018. So I will not consider this. And see the date also it is 4/8. Like this is the month, this is the date. So 4/8 in August, but he has joined in user ID 4, right? 4 has joined in May. So this is okay. And user ID 3 has bought again in 2018, not in 19. So his joining date is less than the order date. This is also okay. So buyer ID bought one item, buyer ID two bought, that is user ID two has bought two items, user ID three has bought zero, user ID four has bought zero items in 2019. So this is the output. So I want to get this output. So how to do it in the SQL? You can try to go to the lead code, try to solve this problem. After solving the problem, you can come back here and I will give you the solution. So let us write the code now. Select what I need. I need buyer ID. So buyer ID I will get from user ID itself. U dot user ID as buyer ID. Then I need what? Joining date. So I will get it from here itself. U dot join date. Then I need orders count in 2019. So when I will join these two tables, users table and orders table, I can pick any one of the columns and count it. Just count. So let us count the orders ID. Count your order ID as what? Orders name. Orders in 2009. Right. But this count, since I'm going to use a left join, this count, okay, let us join the table first. From users to left join. I'm going to use left join because I need all the data from the users table. Orders to in dot user ID equal to O dot buyer ID because I am interested in the buyer ID and what I'm going to do and the order date O dot order date must be equal to what 2019. So I'm taking the year. So there's a function in the MySQL uh, uh, year. This year function will extract the year from this order date. So the year must be 2009. Now say, since I'm going to use left join, there must be some users like this 3 and 4 here, 3 and 4, which have not bought anything. The orders is 0. So when I'm going to join, this will give me actually null. So I do not need null here. I need what? 0. So I'm going to use if null I want 0. So I think it is okay. But see, I'm using count here. So I need what? Group by. I can write 1 comma 2 or you can write this user ID, user ID, comma, u dot join date. Writing 1, 2 is better. I think it's okay. So let us run this, accept it, submit it. So bits 91.45 bits. So if you have any doubt, you can comment on the video and also like and subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next video.